Tobias on the hill. Tobias on the hill.
The Oscars, like 1 year, it's like all black.
All slaves.
You're black, you're slaves, you're suffering.
Gangsters. Yeah.
You get an Oscar.
Yeah. Precious. Yeah. Get an Oscar. You was raped by your daddy. You had his baby. You fell down the stairs and threw it. Yeah. Oscar. I love that movie. Side note. That's maybe it's,
I did too. I did too.
I love that movie, Lee Daniels. I loved it.
You're like Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels specifically. I love that movie.
On this episode of Tobias on the Hill, from Dear White People and the new Steven Spielberg produced biopic All the Way, Marque Richardson.
Right. Yeah. There was a term people would call it resurgence or something, where all these black directors or writers, that are actually good are actually getting projects made. So in Hollywood, every 10 to 15 years or so, you see that cycle where, these good films made by people of color are out and then they disappear.
Yeah.
And then now they're back again. And so hopefully they don't disappear.
Right.
But whatever. Everything's a cycle.
Well, the more people that produce, the less likely that is to happen.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely, because like we talked about earlier, you don't have to wait for anybody to put out what you want.
You don't have to wait for the Hollywood cycle.
How did your life change as a result of Dear White People?
After the aftermath of Dear White People, for me specifically, was it got me in a lot of rooms that I had not been able to get into before. It got me into rooms that I had been able to get into before, and they looked at me completely different. Like, back then they didn't know me. I'm not saying I'm hot, but now they was all on me.
Yeah.
After Dear White People.
Right.
And so, I mean, it's the game, and I get it, and I'm not fooled by it, but I'm just trying to work.
I'm impressed. All my friends impress me. Like Tiffany impressed me, you impressed me, all my friends. It's. I feel blessed to know the people I do, and to be inspired by my own acquaintances.
Right. I wanted to know how to, kind of swim. I couldn't even imagine trying to figure it out, or starting out as an adult trying to find my path. This thing. So it's stuff like this where you can actually see people who are doing what they're doing. Just kind of just be assured and take something from it and do your own.
And I think it's people like you too who are real, who can honestly be like, you know what? Yes, it's all these things, but also it's not that big of a deal.
It's absolutely not.
Yes, it is those things.
Right.
Yes, it is Spielberg. It is that's fucking crazy.
Right.
But also, like you said, at the end of the day, don't give two fucks. Like, you put it out there, you do the work, and then
that's it.
That's it.
No. And I look at like space, and I watch a lot of space shows and shit like that. And I remember if I'm going through some shit, or if I don't get a part that I wanted or whatever, I'm like, do you realize how small?
Yeah. And now we've been to fucking Pluto. That's the end of our solar system. That's crazy, right? Like, that still blows my mind. We've been to the end of our solar system.
We've been there. What would I say to them?
Or people that look up to you, even if it's not, like crazy, internet stalkers, but potentially people who look up to you that you don't realize,
Yeah. What would I say to them? I mean, honestly, it's even hard for me to wrap my head around that idea that there, are, quote unquote fans of me.
I'm a fan.
Come on now, come on. Come on. I just say thank you. I mean, that's a weird idea. That's a weird notion. I can't even talk. Thank you. And, because I work hard Like, I work my ass off. And that's what, at the end of the day, all the stuff that people don't see, like, I am working. I am at home working. So for anybody to appreciate, like, anything that I do, any work that I do, all I can say is thank you. That's it. It's all about the work for me. So, I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's the best way you could wrap that interview up. Boom. Drop
Boom! Boom! Boom, bitch! Boom! What a sight! I want to give a shout out to my mama and him, my grandmama and him, and to Emmy for helping me get through. Emmy, you're my girl. I appreciate you. And, yeah, I'd like to thank the Academy. You make me better.
You make me better.
You make me mad. That was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Tobias on the Hill YouTube channel.